We are the resistance.
Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon, that's Coco. Click that subscribe button, please. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. Today we are going to go over the NYX Money Heist collab. They have this at Ulta. I got mine from Ulta. I'm gonna go over all of the products they have, the products I have. I did create this look today. Now, when I saw this, I'm like, I am a fan of the show. I have to get this. I am obsessed with the show. Literally will binge every season when it comes out. I'm watching it 100% for sure. So that is why I got it, because I don't have many NYX products. I think I have one palette, which I've never used. It's in the giveaway drawer, and some of those lip butters, but that's pretty much all I have from NYX. So I did get the mirror because obsessed with mirrors. I got a lipstick and one of the palettes. This does come with a free gift, so you get some extra little goodies. I'll show you those too. So you do get these little hair clips. It says, one says Chow and one says Bella. Oh, here, you can't, there we focus, there we go. That's what they look like. They're cute. I'm never gonna use them though. I did get a NYX matte finishing, it's a mini matte spray. I got, what is this? Filler Instinct. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a plumping color. So I got a plumping color. We actually got a few things from them. This is Milky Gloss, and then we got a pore filler primer and Control Freak, an eyebrow gel. So you get some free goodies with this for sure. Now I did get the lipstick. Okay, so what happened was my husband was ordering something for his sister and he wanted to get the free shipping. So he asked if I wanted anything, which big mistake, because you could have just spent that extra couple dollars and got the free shipping. Don't ask me if I want something, but I sent him links to the things that I wanted. They have two lipsticks. They have Tokyo and Nairobi. I actually wanted both and would have preferred Nairobi over Tokyo. I'm not wearing it today because it would just look so stupid with this look. The Tokyo shade is a red shade. These are $10 each. I tried like just in the center and I was like, this red does not go with this look. So it is a red. It's a creamy red, but it's a red. The thing about this, for $10, I would expect more than cardboard, because this is literally, it's cardboard. And then I'll insert right here somewhere a picture of the Nairobi shade, more of a berry tone. I would have preferred that, and I think that would go better with this look. So today's lipstick is Pat McGrath, and this is the Divine Romance. I wear this one all the time. Coco wears it all the time also, unfortunately. But that's today's lipstick. They do have two separate highlighters. One is gold, because you know they're going in and stealing gold in the show, and then one is a copper shade. Put pictures of them in here. They're $18 each. I didn't see them when I was looking online. I don't know if I just missed it or if it came out later. I probably would have picked up the gold one, maybe not the copper, but I do love the gold shades. So those are options if you want them. I also think the packaging on that is really cute because it's like a gold bar, and they're going into the bank. I think it's like the state bank or the country bank or something like that. They're going in there and they're getting all the gold and they're melting it down. So I think that's a cute concept for packaging also. They came out with a brush to pair with the highlighters is what they said. The brush is $18. It looks like a simple brush. I didn't buy it. I saw it when I was ordering or when I was looking online, but I was like, I'm not spending $20 on a brush, and I have so many brushes I haven't used that I wouldn't need it. They also came out with a 32 pan palette. This is what it looks like. This one's gonna be $40. I did not get this one because I was like, $40 is kind of expensive considering I'm not familiar with NYX's formula, whether or not I actually like the brand. So I was like, I'll pass on that one. But then while I was doing some research for this video, I saw the color story, like just the color story by itself. And I was like, damn, that's really pretty. So I'm like, now I'm on the fence. Like that color story is beautiful to me. So I may check that one out, not gonna lie. The thing about it is I'm gonna wanna go into Ulta and swatch them and see how they perform, because I did get this palette here. This is the smaller Money Heist palette. It's a Coco's back, y'all. It's a 9-pan palette, cost $18, so 20 bucks. Okay, so the thing about this palette is if you look here, it says for face, not eyes, very small writing, but it says it, so that's these 3 shades at the top and these 2 shades at the bottom. Now, what I've noticed with the other NYX palette that I do have, it's not an eyeshadow palette, it is a palette, because they have eyeshadows and pressed pigments, and you're not supposed to use pressed pigments on your eyes. I think it's because it could stain your skin. I'm not concerned with that, so I actually did go in and I used this shade here, which is beautiful, and then I darkened it up with just a dab of that. This palette didn't get many good reviews on Ulta because of the fact that people feel like they're being tricked when they buy something that looks exactly like an eyeshadow palette, but you can't even use half of it on your eyes, or you shouldn't, or it's not safe to. So some people were upset about that. But if you look here, it just says color palette, not eyeshadow palette. This is not the first palette that has done this. NYX is not the first brand that has done this. So, you know, I'm not mad at them. It's a marketing thing, you know, but just keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and swatch these. So I used this shade, and then I used this gold with my finger. And what I'll say is I wasn't impressed with the gold, which is why for the larger palette, $40, I would want to swatch it, because I get that people use glitter glues and those type of things, but generally if you have a good shimmer, you can just swatch it and swipe it. And normally that's what I do, but I was struggling with this one. Okay, let me stop rambling and I'll swatch. I'll swatch the 4 that are actually eyeshadows. And then, oh, and right in here it says, "We are the resistance." So if you haven't seen the show, it's a good show. If you don't like voiceovers, like I have a friend who hates voiceovers, don't watch it. You're not gonna like it. It'll irritate you. So this shade, it shows up, but you know, I'm darker, so it doesn't show up great. This is the shimmer, and when I swipe it on my arm, it looks good, but when I try to put it on, it was not working. It was very blotchy. I had to go in with like a very dense brush and try to pack it on there. This is a pretty shade. This shade, very confusing, because when you look at it up close, there are flecks of gold in there that you don't normally see. And you can't, even looking at the swatch, I almost can't see it, but if you look at it in the pan, you can see very small flecks of gold, which I'm not mad at. I think that's pretty unique, actually. Okay, let's carry on. This will be a long video, and I didn't do a tutorial first impression on it because then that would be even a longer video. Okay, so these 5 are gonna be the pressed pigments. So that's those. And I'll swatch them over here because we have space. They show up really well. The shades that I used, they were really nice. And then we have that last shade, which is the shade that I used. When I dipped into this, I literally just dipped very lightly to darken it up. This shade is gorgeous. And then there is that. It's just one of those sultry, berry, burgundy type of shades. It calls to me, honestly. This calls to me. Okay, let me wipe my arm so I don't ruin my buddy the elf shirt here. We're going to Christmas Town tonight to drive around and see the lights. Okay, so yeah, wiping it with a baby wipe. The eyeshadows came off. The pressed pigments are kind of still there. So definitely gonna wanna keep that in mind. They also have 5 different eyeliners. I'll just put one here and you can see all of the different shades they have. $8. I didn't see the eyeliners when I was looking, but also, y'all know, I'm not a big eyeliner person, so I wouldn't have purchased them anyway, but if you want to, they are available. Then they also have a huge bundle. Here's a picture of it somewhere in here. It's gonna be $90. It comes with both of the palettes, a highlighter, a lipstick, and a liner. $90 seemed a little expensive if you ask me. I mean, you get a lot of products. That big palette has a lot of eyeshadows in it, but I wouldn't spend $90 on that. Let's pause for a minute. If you could, stop what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't stop watching the video, but take a second and click that subscribe button, hit that like button for me. Thank you. Okay, let's carry on. And then they have this. It is online only. This was the thing that grabbed my eye and I was like, oh yes, I am obsessed. I am in love. I need this.
I want to see.
Okay, Coco. Oh, there's Coco. There's Coco. So if you haven't watched the show, this is the mask that they wear, and then all of the people that they're holding hostage also have this mask. And then on the inside, it says, I don't want to blind y'all. On the inside, you probably can't see it, but it says boom, boom, chow. And then on the handle, it says La Casa de PayPal Money Heist. I think, right here, I think this was a movie from Spain, and I don't know if Netflix, I don't know what happened, but they did a voiceover. It was on Netflix, and it's amazing. And then at the top it says NYX, NYX Professional Makeup, and it has the the Money Heist guy on there. So I'm obsessed with this. I have a few different handheld mirrors, and I'm not a collector, but I feel like at some point in the next 5 years, I could be a collector because I've already got a few of them so far. So overall thoughts. The lipstick, I'm not a red person. The texture feels okay, but I'm not a red person. And also, just that this feels so cheap. It's literally, it's cardboard. I mean, cheapest packaging ever, I feel like. I don't love it. I will honestly I'm gonna return this one. If I would have gotten the Nairobi one, that berry shade, which I would most likely use, then maybe I would keep it, but this red shade, I'm never gonna use. I have so many reds that I don't use now, so I'm like, $10, I don't think so. This palette here, after doing my makeup and trying to get that glitter onto my eye, I was like, do I really want this palette for $20? Which is why I love Ulta, because you can return something if you try it and don't like it. I will probably return this and get the $20 back, or a credit, and, you know, not get it back to my husband's card, but credit it and go look at some new stuff, because the gold, it's a gold bronzy shade. I want that to work. This is a look that I would like to do. I would almost like if this was a little bit more gold and less bronzy, but this shade is the one that calls to me. But you have the Anastasia Modern Renaissance, you have the Too Faced Teddy Bear Valentine's palette that came out. There's just so many palettes that have this one similar shade in it, and this is the one shade that I'm gonna gravitate towards. The other problem I have with this is, with most of the palette not being safe for your eyes or your skin, we have Coco here and the other girls who will take my stuff and use it, and sometimes I don't even notice if I have it in the drawer and Coco picks it up. I don't want to have any issues with her getting it in her eye or hurting herself or anything like that. So with that being said, I just feel like the gold disappointed me to the point where I'm like, that would be one of my main shades I would want to use in this palette, and it's the one shade that I probably wouldn't use because it takes so much work when there's so many other eyeshadow palettes that you don't have to. I mean, I was just struggling and struggling, and you can, let me look at my new mirror. You can barely see the gold on my eyelids, honestly. There's no shimmer. It looks like there's a little shimmer, but it looks like more so, I don't love it. And now looking at my eyelid after this, because we're not going to the Christmas town for a few more hours, I don't think this is gonna look great. So probably definitely gonna take this back. If they have the other palette, the bigger palette in the store, I'll swatch it, but I honestly don't have high hopes, because if it's this formula, the gold, and then also, is that palette gonna be one of those palettes where it's pressed pigments? This is what is it called? A color palette. Is it going to be just like that? Because if that's the case, I don't really want that. I want something that's a little bit more safe. But also, the gold just, it's the gold just pissed me off, you know? Oh, y'all, new contacts. Hey! Just for Kira sent me some new contacts. So I'm wearing these ones today. They are Grace Green. My husband was like, oh, you got a cat eye going on. Okay, I don't know, what do y'all think? I will link them below, and there is a 20% discount if you use the code twinstimestwo. Did not pay for these, just to let y'all know. They send me contacts every so often. I'll do a video on what I just got soon, but I am obsessed with these. I don't know, I feel so okay, y'all, so that's my overall thoughts. Not that you asked for it, not that you wanted it, but you got it. You got it, okay? That's my overall thoughts on this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly disappointed, but I do think that this mirror is super, super cool. And if you collect mirrors, this would be something that's awesome. Or if you use a mirror and you really like the show, I would definitely get this. I'll link it below. But like I said, I wouldn't recommend everything I got outside of the mirror. You do get some free gifts, so that's a plus. Anyway, I'll stop rambling. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things. Say bye.
Hi.
No, not hi, bye. Mama's hot.
I'm hot.
I'm hot.
Me too.
I like this mirror though. Ew, what the hell's on the mirror? Crap.
We are the resistance.
Okay, you say it. We are the resistance.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That's a little too much for you. You going to Christmas town?
Look at my nose.
Oh, you got some blush or lipstick on your nosy?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you going to Christmas town? Are you gonna go to Christmas Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, with your cousin?
Yeah.
Gonna pick her up?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be fun?
Yeah.
What are you gonna see there?
Cousin.
You're gonna see cousin. And a lot of Christmas lights?
Yeah.
Are you packing your makeup? We're not going on a trip yet.
Yeah.
That's your stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, this is mine. This is mine, dude. Come on, man.
Come on, I want that for my finger.
You want what for your finger?
This.
You want a swatch for your finger?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
This?
Yeah.
She wants a swatch on her hand. Okay. Let's see. Okay, show everyone. No, yeah, there you go. Yaya wants to show everyone her swatch, even though she doesn't have a shirt on. Let me cover your chi-chis. Look.
Yaya's face.
Yeah, look at Yaya's face. Oh, Coco, this is Mama's. Oh, Coco, why do you have so much of my makeup in your thing? Yo, and look at this. It's disgusting now. Ugh. Put Mama's makeup back.